9 years, a woman was trapped beneath this house while the wife slept peacefully above her, never knowing she was there. This is the unbelievable story of how one locked door hid a secret that destroyed an entire family. For 9 years, one room in this house remained locked, not because it was dangerous, but because one man was terrified his wife could discover what was inside. Every single day before leaving home, he gave her the same warning. Whatever happens, never open the basement door. He never explained why, and somehow, for 9 years, she obeyed. Until one rainy evening, her husband had traveled to a nearby town for business. The rain poured heavily against the roof. Lightning flashed across the sky. Then she heard it, a strange sound. At first, she thought it was just the wind, but it came again, soft, weak, almost like someone crying. She froze. The sound was coming from beneath the house, from the basement. Her husband's warning echoed in her mind. Never open that door. She tried to ignore it, but the crying became louder. Who could possibly be down there? With trembling hands, she searched through her husband's room until she found an old rusty key hidden beneath folded clothes. Her heart pounded as she walked towards the basement. The crying suddenly stopped. Only silence remained. Slowly, she unlocked the door. The hinges creaked open. Cold air rushed into her face. The room was almost completely dark. She took one careful step, then another. As her eyes adjusted, she saw something move. A young woman, tied tightly to a wooden chair. Her hands were bruised. A cloth covered her mouth. Her clothes were old and torn. The moment their eyes met, the woman burst into tears. The wife rushed forward and pulled the cloth from her mouth. The woman grabbed her arm tightly. Her entire body was shaking. Then she whispered, "Please, don't let your husband know you found me." The wife stood frozen. The woman looked towards the stairs before continuing. 9 years ago, I saw your husband murder my sister. He locked me down here because I am the only person who knows the truth. Everything the wife believed about her husband collapsed in a single moment. The kind man she married, the gentleman everyone respected, had been living with a terrible secret all along. Without wasting another second, she untied the ropes. The two women quietly made their way towards the stairs. Just as they reached the basement door, they heard it. The front door upstairs opened. Footsteps, heavy, slow, getting closer. Her husband wasn't supposed to be home until morning, but somehow he had returned early. The footsteps stopped directly above them. Then came his voice, calm, cold. "I knew one day you would open that door." The wife held her breath. The hidden woman began trembling uncontrollably. Slowly, the basement door opened. Her husband stood there, looking directly at both of them. He smiled, not the smile of a loving husband, the smile of a man who had nothing left to hide. He stepped down, one stare, then another. The wife thought everything was over. But suddenly, a loud crash came from the front of the house. "Police!" Nobody moved. Several officers rushed inside. The husband tried to run through the back door. He barely reached the compound before officers tackled him to the ground. As they dragged him away in handcuffs, his wife couldn't stop crying. She later discovered the hidden woman had secretly scratched desperate messages into an old water pipe over the years. Earlier that day, a plumber repairing a broken line noticed the markings, realized someone was trapped beneath the house, and quietly alerted the police before they arrived. 9 years, a woman had been hidden beneath that house. 9 years, a wife had slept peacefully above her, never knowing another human was fighting to survive just beneath her feet. Some secrets stay buried forever, but the truth always finds a way to come to the light.